wrestling fans, thanks for tuning in to another exciting episode of Chickfight TV. My name is China Mai and I'll be your host, so sit back and get ready for some serious Chickfight action. Tonight's show features two great matches from the Chickfight 6 tournament that took place in San Francisco. This first match was from the semifinals of the tournament. It was the Japanese legend Kauru taking on former Chickfight tournament champion MsChif.
And welcome back to Chickfight 6. We are ready for second round action here in San Francisco, California. I am the fight articulator, Nick Aragon, along with Jason Dedrich, and we're getting ready for Kauru making her way back to the ring.
Here we go, Nick. After a brief intermission, the fans are back to our seats. We're back to the booth, and we're ready to go. What an amazing opening round of matches we just watched. I feel like we saw an entire show. I was ready to go home, but it was only half over.
Yeah, 35 minutes for Daisy Hayes and cheerleader Melissa. That match, ended up going to a draw even after the extra 5 minutes Gabe Ramirez gave them to finish the match, and then Allison Danger came out and things got interesting.
Absolutely. Allison felt like she should go straight to the finals, which she had received originally. Gabe Ramirez said they should receive a bye, but because of her coming out and flaunting and taunting the two down competitors in the ring, Gabe Ramirez, who's a man of respect, who carries APW and Chickfight close to his heart, said, that's not going to be the way we do it here tonight. You know what? You want to have attitude? You want to talk like that? Our new semifinal matchup is Daisy Hayes, cheerleader Melissa, who've already wrestled 35 minutes plus, versus Allison Danger in the semifinals.
Yeah, a really new life for cheerleader Melissa and Daisy Hayes, because they thought they were out of it, and they're back in it, as you see MsChif making her way to the ring for this semifinal matchup against Kauru.
Exactly, and they're back in it, but at what expense? You have Allison Danger, who had a relatively easy opening round match against Frankie, had plenty of time to rest and relax. Cheerleader Melissa and Daisy Hayes, like I said, around 35 minutes plus, beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're backstage getting attended to now, but I don't want to lose focus. We've got a great match planned ahead of us right now.
The first of your semifinal matches is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, standing to my right, she weighed in this evening at 138 pounds, hailing from Tokyo, Japan, Kauru. And standing to my left, she weighed in this evening at 135 pounds, hailing from the Inferno, MsChif.
Kauru seems a little complacent. It looks like she's just ready to go. She means business.
Kauru means all business. And I think she'll have a little bit more of a difficult match here going against MsChif. Again, Chickfight 4 winner. MsChif is a no-nonsense competitor, and she can take it to the outside and get rough and tumble just with the best of them, as we've seen in her previous matches. This will be a fantastic match, and you got me who's going to be the dominant wrestler in this one, because, well, here you see it. MsChif starts out early with the scream.
Yeah, you see MsChif. She's already trying to set the pace, set the tone of this matchup.
Showing bowing, showing a sign of respect.
That you can't fall for this, though, after what we saw in the last match, and it looks like MsChif is going to take the hand.
She's biting her, Nick.
This surprisingly isn't the first time we've seen this tonight at Chickfight.
She went straight to the bite, wrapped her arm around that top rope, and now she's just working her over.
I lost an inch off of my waist in just 10 days.
I can do exercises that I haven't been able to do for a while.
With the ab wedge, you get results fast.
Have you always wanted great abs, and do you struggle with ab?
And let me tell you something right now about the APW boot camp.
APW school is #1.
APW got each sparrow.
You want to be a professional wrestler, and I'm not talking about stuff you see on TV. I'm talking about a real professional wrestler, a real fighting athlete. Be like Spike Dudley. Be like Crash Holly. Be like Mike Myers. Be like Donovan Morgan.
all these dudes, man, they all came from APW.
Healing them all. Go to the boot camp and All Pro Wrestling. You can see it. AllProWrestling.com.
Kauru, after playing the foreigner, doing the little bow, was able to. Oh, look at the scream itself! Is almost like a wrestling maneuver. It terrified Kauru.
Kauru yelling right back at her. Oh, look at that kick right to the side of her face.
You have to feel that Kauru knew what she was doing there. Almost forcing MsChif to scream again. And look at MsChif trying to get free of that hold. You got to feel that maybe there's a choke there with the way MsChif was trying so desperately to get out of there and get to the ropes.
Well, if you remember, that's how Kauru put away Tiana Ringer earlier on the night with a choke/sleeper hold that just put her out right in the middle of the ring.
You see a sleeper right there applied of her own by MsChif, and Kauru a little bit slower getting to the ropes though. She falls down to the second rope. And MsChif's gonna hold it for the whole time allotted, and Kauru already, very early in this matchup, is trying to catch her breath. You hear coughing on the outside of the ring. MsChif, though, is gonna stay inside. She's not gonna follow her out.
MsChif stalking her prey in the middle of the ring. It's still anybody's game at this point.
And just screams at her, terrifying Kauru again outside the ring. Kauru doesn't know what to make of that scream or what to do when she hears it. It's loud, and you got the intimidating face of MsChif right at you.
MsChif, very unique and different individual. Do you think they got anything like that over in Japan?
I've seen some of those game shows. There's some weird stuff going on in Japan. Nothing like MsChif though.
Kauru trying to get back in the ring every time. Well, that's one way to get in the ring.
Yeah, you pull MsChif
out.
out.
Just hits her tailbone right on the ground.
You see Kauru, she's smiling a little bit. She's proud of herself on being able to pull MsChif out of the ring, and now she slams her head on the table out there ringside. You got to be careful. You got the Chickfight title right there. And the steel chair.
Here it comes. Oh.
Just throws it. There was no finesse, no technique. She was looking to just smash the face of MsChif.
MsChif luckily got out of the way.
Yeah, Kauru without any regard for the health and well-being of MsChif. MsChif now is going to return the favor. No, reverse by Kauru into the guardrail. Goes MsChif, and Kauru looks like she's a little confused. She maybe thought she was going into the guardrail. Nice reversal, though.
Kauru laying the boots into MsChif. We've seen this all night as these girls taking abuse outside the ring, underneath the guardrail, above the guardrail.
Yeah, it's been the theme of the night so far here at Chickfight 6. I mean, maybe the girls have watched the other Chickfights, and you just have to step it up and bring a little bit more punishment. They know what it takes to win these tournaments, and it means the world to them to win it, and they just trying to do what it takes to get that title.
Kauru with just a complete disregard for rules.
Yeah,
now she's fighting with referee Christina McGraw. Oh, and Christina McGraw gets walloped.
She's
look at
Kauru
that.
hits herself with the chair.
Christina McGraw was fighting with Kauru over the chair. MsChif charges Kauru. Kauru gets out of the way. MsChif takes the shot right on the face. Now MsChif is pinning Kauru with no referee.
Yeah, Christina McGraw got hit, and then Kauru hit herself with the chair. That might almost been enough for the 3 count. MsChif able to take advantage, but there's no ref. McGraw back on her feet. The referee, that is. MsChif locking in this hold here.
Just tying up Kauru.
Unfortunately, though, MsChif unable to be able to take advantage of that chair being used, and not able to pick up the 3 count because there's no referee.
I think we would have seen a victory had there been a referee. But this is Chickfight, crazy things happen. We're used to it.
Match continues. Only a 2 count there this time, as the referee was in position. MsChif now going to pick Kauru back up to her feet. Wrenches the arm. Oh, big clothesline, and even MsChif went down to her knees on that. And only a 2 count again.
Oh, heard that one. And another beautiful standing moonsault. Oh, did you see that bridge?
Bridge is out from under her and takes the knee out from under MsChif. And you see that brace on that knee. Definitely a vulnerable point right there on the body of MsChif. That knee, you see that big brace, and Karu's gonna attack it.
You see it, I see it, and I think Kauru saw it, because look at what she's going after right now.
Yeah, it may be black, but that thing might as well be a giant red bullseye for Kauru to look at.
Nick, what do you do in that spot? You know, if you've got an injury, do you telegraph the injury? Do you show your opponent your weakness, or do you try and tough it out and not wear a brace out there? It's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, looking at the size of the brace, we know MsChif's abilities, we know the heart, we know the determination we've seen her in, the tenacity, but it's got to be bad if she's got to come out here with the brace on. I mean, it just shows how important Chickfight is to her. And it's better to give herself the advantage.
And look at that, putting all of her weight. And you know, there's a lot of wrestlers out there, Nick, that will respect another wrestler's injury and work around that injury and actually try to, you know, win the match legitimately. But you know, this is a tournament. It's for all the marbles. So I can't say I blame Kauru. She's wrestling a smart game.
Yeah, a win's a win. And you see right there that knee. MsChif's reeling from that maneuver, but she's able to use that knee to her advantage and catch Kauru right square in the forehead, it looks like. You see her grabbing her head.
MsChif really favoring that knee.
Able to roll through.
Roll through the big kick. Nice. Oh, and gets planted with a German suplex.
Yeah, we saw those earlier from Kauru. Another German suplex, beautifully done. And Kauru back up to her feet first, easily because of the injury to MsChif. Another German suplex.
She could be setting her up for that submission. We saw this earlier.
Well, you see the elbow right in the ear right there. And not only did MsChif have to bring her shoulder up off the mat, but in order to do so, she had to knock away the arm of Kauru.
How quickly the tide turns in these matches.
Looks like she was going for a suplex maybe, and oh, almost. I thought we were going to see a winner right there with MsChif getting that quick pin out of nowhere.
MsChif still hobbling around, still favoring the knee.
Yeah, but the determination it shows you, she continues to do what she knows works in the past and try to win this matchup quickly and hopefully get into the finals without too much more damage to that knee.
Kauru going to the second rope. Took her a little bit too long up there. She got caught.
Yeah, forearm to the midsection. That's going to knock the wind out of you up on that top rope, and that's something you don't want to happen. Now you see MsChif bringing those forearms to the back, and almost looks like...
What's going on now?
The fireman's carry, it looks like MsChif's going into. Where she's going to go. Oh, wow! Spins her over 180 degrees, and that's going to be, oh no, only a 2 count again. And MsChif, you see almost a bit of frustration on her face. How did that not work? You can see it in her body language.
What a devastating move.
Both women down. Took a lot out of MsChif to even make it up there on that bad knee and pick up and support Kauru and take her back down to the ring with that move. And you see Kauru wisely going out to take a breather. What's she doing with APW security, though?
Kauru may not know who her opponent is in this match. She's begging off the security. She's trying to get help from security. He's not going to help. Oh!
Oh, and Kauru was setting that up. It's almost like she knew that MsChif was coming with a green mist. APW security goes down with a green mist in the face.
Kauru, again, the veteran, just seems to know what every wrestler's going to do before they do it.
Oh, wow. You see how hard MsChif's head hit? That was it. That was the impact on that Hurricane Rana right there.
She was drilled into the mat. And look at that. Look at the elated reaction from Kauru. She's ecstatic.
Yeah, she's going to the finals, and I mean, just on that maneuver again, you saw the impact that Hurricane Rana to finish MsChif off. Normally, you know, the opponent taking that maneuver will try to use the momentum and maybe roll through the maneuver, but Karu, so quick, so flexible, was able to just almost like a DDT, able to slam MsChif's head into the ring and pick up the quick victory right there, out of nowhere almost.
And MsChif like a woman possessed. Look at her hobbling out of that ring. She is one unhappy customer. Well, so what does that give us? We've got one more semifinal match coming up, which is that big three-way match that Commissioner Gabe Ramirez set up. And the winner from that will move on to wrestle Kauru in the finals. I can't wait to see it.
MsChif says next time to Kauru, and hopefully we can see these two in a rematch later on in the future.
Absolutely.
Inventors, do you